One of the biggest benefits of both of these deductions is that taxpayers can claim them even if they don't itemize. Eligible taxpayers have been able to adjust their gross income downward to reflect these above-the-line deductions. With 13.4 million taxpayers claiming student loan interest deductions and another 3.9 million claiming the tuition and fees deduction according to the most recently available IRS data, the elimination of these two provisions will have a substantial impact on taxes for a substantial fraction of the American public. Image source: Getty Images. Also on the chopping block is the lifetime learning credit. This provision allows taxpayers to deduct expenses for a wide array of educational expenses that include not only traditional college degree programs but also certain types of work and vocational training, as well as isolated courses that weren't part of the pursuit of a degree. Taxpayers can get a 20% tax credit on up to $10,000 in tuition expenses. About 2.5 million taxpayers claimed the lifetime learning credit. Given that the American Opportunity Tax Credit is generally more favorable for those who are in traditional college programs, most of these Americans are likely non-traditional students seeking to improve their career skills or gain other valuable knowledge. The Republican tax bill does make one favorable move for education. It extends the popular American Opportunity Tax Credit, which more than 9 million taxpayers claimed according to the most recent year's IRS data, to cover a fifth year. Current law allows this credit for the first 4 years, with 100% of the first $2,000 and 25% of the next $2,000 in expenses eligible for the credit. That works out to $2,500 per year for up to 4 years. To qualify for the American Opportunity Tax Credit, students must be at least half-time. The full credit is only available for those with incomes of up to $80,000 for singles or $160,000 for joint filers. The bill would cut the maximum value of the credit in the fifth year by half, maxing out at $1,250. In addition to eliminating existing breaks, the tax bill would also potentially add taxes to a currently tax-free benefit. Currently, employers can offer tuition assistance of up to $5,250 without their workers having to include that money as taxable income. Under the plan, this benefit would go away. Such awards would get taxed in the same way as your wages or salary, increasing your tax bill in a way that would require you to take cash out of pocket to pay the additional tax. Education is expensive, and students and parents need all the help they can get. The Republican tax proposal makes changes that on the whole have some negative implications for families paying educational expenses. Although the extension of the American Opportunity Tax Credit will cushion the blow somewhat, lost tax breaks in the Republican tax bill will still hurt millions of taxpayers, especially those who've finished their traditional college education and are trying to dig out from student debt. More from The Motley Fool. The Motley Fool has a disclosure policy.